Okay, I'm back on the Ariens again, and it's transaxle. I've got the replacement bushing back from my neighbor. There it is right there, installed into the existing shifter cam. This basically mounts to the transaxle, something like this right here, onto the front. It uses this bolt right here, which is a through bolt, and this one right here, it just screws into the case. So that one right there, you definitely want to be careful that you don't over tighten it or you don't cross thread it, since it is going into plastic basically. This is the belt right here. It's basically like a snowmobile clutch, like a centrifugal clutch or a CVT clutch, kind of like what's in a lot of vehicles nowadays. So definitely not the greatest setup. Like I said before, they had a design that worked for many years for lawn tractors for generations. Now they have this, and unfortunately this is the way everything is going. It's going to this plastic fiberglass stuff. Yes, there's metal components here and here, and I'd assume the gears internally are metal as well, but it's just the design of the case is really junky. This is extremely light. This thing probably only weighs maybe 20 pounds, give or take a bit. It's very light, and that's supposed to hold up to a lawn tractor with a 42-inch deck. Think about the weight of the lawn tractor, then you put a, say, 200-300 pound person on that lawn tractor. How long is this going to last? But unfortunately, that's the way she's going. I'd love to actually take one of these apart and see how they click, but this one here does function, so I definitely don't want to take this one here in particular apart. That's why I'm trying to save it. If it can't be saved, this machine will be parted out, like I've mentioned before, but I'm definitely trying to save this tractor. So anyways, that's it right here. That's my replacement part, and I'm assuming this is kind of a failure point on these, since that's what wore out. I'm not sure what would have originally been in there for a bearing or a bushing. Also, I have greased this up. It moves pretty good both directions. It does have one hard spot, but it does work past it. I'm hoping once I get it in, I can work it back and forth a bit and get rid of that hard spot. So I think the hard spot is mainly from the piece that's actually inside of this that has the spline shaft on it. So, and like I said, everything has even been greased internally. So this here is the brake setup. So this cable here needs to be rerouted between this pulley and this pulley and this pulley. It's also already around that pulley up there. All these pulleys seem good. They turn the way they should. There's no hard spots. So yeah, get that put back in. This is the release right here. It's not a hydro release. It's actually a brake release right here. So it basically keeps the brake off and keeps everything disengaged. So I'm going to get this back together and hopefully get it back in and get this machine back up and running. I'll talk from there. Please keep it redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.